Gotta wake up, shake up, and break out the day with a new Mod of the Day. That's right, we're back with a new episode of the Mod of the Day, and today we're taking a look at the massive Balmora, the Awakening mod by Micah. This is probably the largest town overhaul that Micah has produced so far, covering the large city of Balmora. And as you might expect, there's a lot of cluttering, detailing, atmospheric lighting, all the trademarks of, Micah's past, handiwork, just visible in the city here. Not only that, but this also includes a new area, a very tiny new area that we'll see here in a moment. But for the most part, like, Micah's other mods, this is mostly just an exterior, cluttering and detailing mod. It doesn't, really touch any interiors, and it doesn't really add any new buildings to the city. It just adds I think one new interior overall, and that's pretty much it. But, again, we'll see that here in a moment. But in any event, this is just another really a nicely detailed, cluttered, and rather cozy overhaul for Balmora. Much like Micah's other mods, and she's done a great job just, really detailing Balmora to make it feel more distinct and alive. For one thing, you'll note that it has a lot more just awnings, overhangs, and, decorated balconies and things of that nature. Not to mention, some just really nicely decorated rooftops, like, the one for the tavern just across from the Siltstrider, which you can see here, which has some just really great, outdoor dining areas, and of course, some of this was in the vanilla game, but Micah has just, enhanced it a bit. But anyway, over in the Labortown district, you'll find a lot more just really nicely decorated rooftops, like, for the south wall. And some of these houses have just some really cozy outdoor spaces with hammocks and, potted plants and things of that nature. And, it's kind of difficult to really invoke that sort of coziness, effect in a big city. But Micah has, of course, found a way here, and there are just some truly cozy spots in this overhaul of Balmora, and it is just, utterly fantastic. That said, this does kind of tank the FPS a bit. I don't know how obvious that is in this video, but I think my FPS is at around 21 to 25, depending on which part of the city I am, so just keep in mind that, you might get a bit of a hit to your FPS. But, anyway, as I mentioned before, there is one new area to Balmora here. A bazaar, a marketplace with a number of merchants here. And this is actually an interior world space, which includes a compatibility patch for Balmeric, but otherwise, that's pretty much all this mod does, so that's our mod of the day. As always, I've been your host, Dark Elf Guy. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.